Oh, what's up you guys? I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre. Welcome back to the channel and this Apex Legends video. And yesterday we got our second set of comics in the Season 7 quest, and things are really starting to heat up for our legends. Just to recap what's happened so far, Lifeline, Gibraltar, and Octane are on a mission to cheer up Pathfinder, who's grown really attached to a broken down Marvin unit. In order to revive this Marvin unit, they're going to need to grab a century-old battery pack, and the only person they know to get it from is Lifeline's father, Darian Che. So the group's getting together to go to a party and meet Lifeline's parents, and that's where we pick up off this week. We see our legends standing out front, and we get this nice reminder that these guys are actually celebrities. Here they are walking in on practically the red carpet, even though it's purple in this case, looking their fanciest. I love how they actually brought in Pathfinder's servant Mervin outfit for his fancy dress. That's really appropriate. Moving on, our legends make their way through security and into the party in order to find Lifeline's parents. But little do they know, that is far from the only thing they will find inside. We get into this beautiful dining hall and they start looking around. Gibraltar asks, "Do you see him, Age?" And she replies, "Yeah, you can just follow the narcissism right over there." And we see a pair of people sitting down having a conversation. Someone's talking about father invested in Peck Labs, of all places. He'd take myself and Silva there after preschool. We were hellions, trashing every room in the lab. And then we get this stunning revelation that Darian, who we already knew is Lifeline's father, grew up with Eduardo Silva, who is actually Octane's father. So Lifeline and Octane's father were childhood friends, which makes a ton of sense that these guys would grow up being childhood friends, considering how close their two parents were. Lifeline steps up and kind of interrupts the conversation and is a little taken aback and surprised. Despite having kind of disowned her parents for being war profiteers, there still seems to be a lot of love in this family. As you can see, her parents, without hesitation, go for the embrace, and Lifeline is relishing in her parents' love. But moving on, we see another reunion. One doesn't appear to be so happy. Gibraltar's hanging out drinking a martini or some drink when off the screen we hear someone thinking, "He's not stupid enough to come here, but guess I misjudged you again." And Gibraltar turns around to see Nick. "Don't be mad. I know Nick," and that's his ex-boyfriend. We don't know what happened between these two, but Nick is not at all happy to see Gibraltar. What did Gibraltar do to Nick? There's gotta be some crazy history between these two, and I can't wait. When suddenly the scene shifts to upstairs and an unnamed villain is giving a rousing speech to a bunch of armored bad guys, talking about a sacrifice that must be made, and all the citizens inside the museum whose deaths will usher in a new world order. When suddenly they're interrupted by Pathfinder, who's looking for that battery pack, and unfortunately he looks like he's in dire straits with a bunch of guns drawn on him. And oh man, this is heating up, you guys. We have Lifeline confronting her parents, we have potentially Octane running into his parents, we have Gibraltar running into his ex-boyfriend, and now we have Pathfinder running into a bunch of armed thugs looking to cause a massacre down below. So things are really looking crazy for next week. I can't wait to see this comic. Make sure you guys subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss the next video as soon as it gets released. And I will see you guys next week with our next comic. In the meantime, I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre, and I'm out.